going on, everybody? It is your boy Don. We are back with another video. Man, today we got to talk about Kevin Knox because when I finished doing the update video on Michael K. Gilchrist, we signed him to a 1-year deal, by the way. It's an exhibition contract. Check that out after you finish watching this one. I will put that below towards the end of the video. But I started thinking about Kevin Knox, and I really started thinking about what his future is. What is his future at the Knicks? You know, if you look here, before we look at his stats, if you look here at his contract, at the end of the 22 season here, right? So he's an agent in 2022, which is really a year away, you know. Where does he fit on this team? Would we re-sign him based on what he's doing now? And I believe that he has a place on this team, and I think Kevin Knox can get way better still, you know. But sometimes I wonder how motivated he is to improve and play. You know, I don't think he's a guy that likes being part of this culture where we're constantly grinding and rebuilding. He wants to be on a winning team, but of course you got to show that you're able to consistently play. And I don't think after the first year that Kevin Knox has really done a good job doing that. You know, like if you look at his stats alone here, if we look at Kevin Knox's stats, whoa, I kind of want to look at it this way so it's easier to see. Yeah, so if we look at the first year, he averaged 12, almost 13 points a game, which is excellent. His first, you know, his minutes per game though, if you look here, his minutes per game went down a lot. He went from 28 to 17, you know, which is it's a big drop. It's hard to make up for that time, you know. And if you looked at his field goal percentage, everything just was better his first year. Everything was better his first year. His second year, you know, and I know it might have been coaches as well that decided that they weren't high on Kevin Knox. But look, if you look at his effective field goal percentage, it was a good 44%. Everything dropped. Almost everything dropped. So now I'm looking at what can Kevin Knox do to improve. You know what? We know he's a good three-point shooter. It was 34%. It went down to 32. You know what I mean? His 2-point field goals per game went from 2 per game to 1.2. You know? It's just overall productivity went down just based on the minutes per game. I don't think Kevin Knox was confident. But today I brought out a video. I found a video here about Kevin Knox's best plays of 2019-2020 by Z Highlights. Check him out, by the way, if you're interested in some good content. I wanted to kind of take a look at Kevin Knox and analyze if I can kind of get an idea. Since this is kind of the summary of last season, if I can kind of get an idea for what he can improve on next year. Because these are going to be his best plays. But still, you know, you can kind of see here and there what Kevin Knox can improve on. So let's roll this.
Just about 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Knox operates. Yes.
See, Kevin Knox can get to the hoop if he wants to. It's not like he can't get to the hoop. But sometimes I think he needs to just play more confidently. Look, he's lengthy. He has nice size here. He can play for Tibbs. He can definitely play for Tibbs, like defensively. I think if he's engaged into the defense, he can definitely give us a solid contribution, as well as of course score the basket, which is what we want him to do the most. Right on cue. I didn't even watch this. Right on cue. It's his steal. Because he has nice size. Kevin Knox has great size. He's lengthy. He's athletic. I think there's so much more that Kevin Knox has to give. Nice block. I think Tom Thibodeau can benefit a lot from this. If he decides to work with Kevin Knox a little bit, I think the best is still to come with him. Good footwork, not bad footwork at all. Nice pass. Great.
He's 3 for 3. Walker struggling a bit. Shot blocked by Knox.
Hey, you guys keep telling me Don Tibbs is gonna play defense. Tibbs wants defense. Kevin Knox is gonna be part of this. I think he can, but he has to prove it. You know, you'll have to earn your spot.
Well, more importantly tonight, Celtics on a run. Knox gets inside. Bank shot is good. And the foul. Good look. He's wide open on an in and out. Brown high off the glass. Can't afford it. Blocked by Knox.
I still like Kevin Knox. I think Kevin Knox has so much left to do. What a block, man. What a block. What a block. What a block. Look at that.
Back to Hernan Gomez. Kevin Knox with the rejection.
Yes, sir. I think he can be a totally different player this year coming in. He might look over his shoulder at the competition like, damn, there's a couple of new guys here. I got to step my game up.
Luxury vehicle of the Knicks. And how about this block? Undaunted, down but not out was Knox. He got up off the floor, folks, to come back and drain a three ball. Alec Burks has Knox retreating. Burks takes it to him.
Oh, you have to be careful with that, though. If you're gonna block, man, stand straight up. Don't do none of that. You're gonna get hurt.
The Knicks, they would love this.
Stand up.
Here's your lottery picks, both making plays on either end. Evans, their whole percentages have not been good this year. Now Knox. Knox is a pitcher.
You're gonna see a lot of that this coming season. You're gonna see a lot of that. Obi to Mitch, maybe Knox to Mitch. You're gonna see a lot of that.
Young throws it up, bad pass, stolen by Knox. 3-on-2. Knox goes straight down the middle, and it finishes. Right along with us. 8:14 left, second quarter. Miami up by 22. Kevin Knox with the score. The winnable game, so to speak. Then the West Coast trip the first week of January. Knox on the finish. That's what you want, and he coughs it up. Middleton poked it loose. Drives, blocked by Knox. Previously up in his stuffing.
Defense he got. I don't really hear people talking about his defense as much. They're always talking about his shooting. Defense he got. I know these are his best plays, and it doesn't show everything. But, you know, if you just take his best plays and try to see where you fit in next year, I think there's a lot here.
This time, same intensity on the defense. Pass from Leonard. Dotson drives inside. Blocked, but Knox right there.
Athletic guy, man.
Knox makes his move, gets inside. Layup is good. Sweet move from Kevin Knox.
The best is still yet to come for Kevin Knox.
The world champions.
That is a ridiculous pass. I didn't think he could make that pass. That's ridiculous that he can do that.
Knox makes his move, throws it out.
You're gonna see a lot of that. I told you already.
And Smith back to Knox. Knox goes inside, counting and one. Frank Ntilikina has checked in for the Knicks to see his first action. Knox up top to Robinson.
Reggie Jackson made that a tough shot. Jafuya down the lane. Sekou swatted.
.com/camp and register today. Ellington unable to hit from three. Knox keeps it alive and slams it home. Knox previously slamming in gym. Now Portis back for driving Knox, another slam.
There's a lot of dunks here. You know he can shoot. I wish this showed a little bit more of his.
Knox with 14 against OKC on Friday. Knox comes up with the block. They are on the rampage. Knox.
That's what I want to see. The corner threes, baby. If he's confident, he plays well, man. I think there's so much more he can give. If Knox is confident, I can see him playing really well. I can see him playing well. I think he can make an improvement year 3. I really do. And a nice block. You know? There's so much more to Kevin Knox's game that I think Kevin Knox has not tapped into yet. Kevin Knox has not tapped into these things yet. I think that if I look at his stats overall, he's not really going to be an assist guy. He's going to be a 2-point attempt. He needs to raise his 2-point attempts, definitely. His 2-point attempts need to go up. He went from 7 to 3, and I know the minutes went down. But if he gets an opportunity this year, you got to show that you want to be in New York, man, because they're going to move on. They're not gonna pay guys who aren't really contributing to the team, and I gonna keep telling you guys this. If you're not really contributing, you will find yourself off the Knicks by next year, because they're just gonna bring in new guards. They might keep doing the 1 year thing, or they might just find a solid replacement. There's too much here in year 1 for Kevin Knox, and then to drop down to year 2 and say, maybe year 3 is not worth looking at. You gotta look at Kevin Knox, man. I still think there's a lot for Kevin Knox to improve upon, and he can really be a contributor for the Knicks. But what do you think? Do you think that you agree, or you think that maybe Kevin Knox's time will be soon done as well? Because it's going to be competitive going in this year. I keep telling you guys this. I'm so excited for this year. I really am. I really am. But let your boy Don know in the comment section. Like, comment, rate, subscribe if you enjoyed these videos. And as always, it's your boy Don, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace. I'm out.